Hello children. Hope all of you had enjoyed your puja vacation. So, due to this situation, you couldn't enjoy like before, but hope you enjoyed a little bit with your parents, isn't it? So, let's start. In my previous video, I had already completed chapter 4, that is how the king touched the moon. And in this video, I will teach you a new chapter, that is the three Wailers. So, these three wailers means, what is the meaning of wailers? Those who are crying loudly. They are known as wailer. Wailing means the crying loudly. So here, this is a Chinese folk tales. Okay. So one day what happened? One day old Mrs. Chang got a letter. And that letter, it was from her son, Chen. Chen was her son's name. And who lived in a town, that Mrs. Chang lived in a town far away. As Mrs. Chang could not read because that person is illiterate, is not educated, that's why he could not read. So she waited in front of her house for someone to come by and read out the letter to her. After some time, warrior, look, this is the picture of a warrior, and what a beautiful carved stick is carrying with him. And this is warrior Wen, and this is the woman Mrs. Chang. And old Mrs. Chang stopped him and said, "Oh brave warrior, could you do me a favor? Please read out this letter for my son." So after that, what happened? Warrior agreed and took the letter from the lady, and after that Chang sat down eagerly waiting what his son written in that letter. So, but one look at the letter, the warrior, this warrior Wen, began to wail, means crying loudly. Why? Because why we will learn afterwards. Okay, so what is it, warrior Wen? Tell me please, is something wrong? Because this woman is old, that's why this woman is very worried that what is written in that letter, why this person is crying loudly. So anything is that is so bad, any bad news is there in the letter, or anything that is not discussed, or he can't express it. That's why he asked him eagerly that why you were crying so loudly. After that, tell me, is something wrong with my son? Is something happened? So asked old Mrs. Chang worriedly. This person is a Mrs. Chang, and this old lady was very much worried about this letter. So worried about her son also. So warrior Wen only looked at her and wailed loudly than before. He cried more and more louder. Okay, and after a little later, peddler Ping, that is his name, is a peddler Ping, and this Ping come here, and this came by, and when he saw the old lady and the warrior wailing together, these two persons wailing together, crying together, he sat down with them and began crying too. The three of them wailing made a loud noise. So after hearing these loud cries, Master Ming, this is the person whose name is Ming, as these names are all Chinese names, because this is a Chinese folk tales. That's why these names are like that. So Master Ming, whose school was around the corner, rushed out after hearing this loud noise. So several curious children, they make noise. They also as suddenly the school stopped. That's why they are also feeling very happy, as you are also. You, the children, all the children are feeling happy, isn't it, when the class will stopped. So, some childrens, they are also very curious, and some giggling, some chattering, some whispering, and all of them were delighted that their class had been interrupted, means their class stopped in the middle. So Master Ming, they saw the three Wailers. These are the three Wailers, as they are crying together, sobbing their hearts out, went up to them worriedly. What would be the matter? He wondered. He don't know what happened. That's why he asked them and said loudly that stop it. And after that, what's the matter, he wants to know. That after that, what happened? They sniff. He began sniff, and they told him that as they are crying, Peddler Ping was the first to answer. This person was first man to answer, and he began sniff and snore. And about years ago, I had made 100 earthen pot. You know what are the earthen pot? And as I was on my way to the market to sell them, the donkey carrying them got frightened. And what happened after that? That all the pots were broken. So broken into 1,000,000 pieces. And he was so upset that he just recalled that situation and started crying with them and joined in with the two persons. So, but I couldn't, because I had to make up for my loss. Today, when I saw them crying, I was reminded of my precious pots and began to cry for them. Actually, he also don't know the situation, and he also don't know what happened. Why these two persons are crying? He don't know the reason. Actually, he just remember what happened. He reminded how the precious pots he already he had broken all those things, and how he lost his money. That's why he joined with them, and that's why he crying. Okay, there is no other reason. So before Master Ming could say anything, Mrs. Chang spoke. This is Mrs. Chang, that boy's mother, and he spoke. What? I got a letter from my son this morning. I don't know how to read, so I asked Warrior, this person, he asked to read out to him. But he began crying as soon as he opened the letter. Something very bad, I think, must have happened to my son. Oh, my poor Chan. But after calling his son's name, he again crying, this woman. As Master Wing consoled, means this is the Master Wing is a teacher, and what happened? He consoled. He just consoled, means to make the feel better. And so Mrs. Chang, Warrior, bravely brought back his tear and said, he just rubbed his tear and said, I never paid attention to my lesson and to my teachers at school, so I still don't know how to read. I am ashamed of myself. After that, he began to wail. Master Ming was shocked. Both of them are crying about their past situation. When they recall that situation, that's why they are crying. But they are not crying regarding this letter. They are not crying at all. As they are illiterate, they can't read the lines of the letter, and then they don't know what is inside the letter, what is written there. That's why they are crying. And that's why Master Ming, that teacher, this person, was shocked. He did not say another word. And this is the end of the story. So, Thank you.